In this lecture, I will show you about the put API. For the put API, the first thing that we need is the API with the put method. So let us first open the sample API website, and here there is a put. The update is the put part. Okay, for the update, you are using the put method, and for the API is the this one is a URI, and this one will be your request, and the response will be 200, and the payload will be this is the payload. Okay, so let us run it. So let us first write the code before running. First I will create the URL. So prepare URI. Okay, for the URI we will be using string URI equals to the same one we were using for the get. Wait for a moment. This one, let me copy this one, or let me copy this entire part and let me paste it here. Okay, so this one is the URI, this one is a request, and this one is the API. So the request will be, let us see the request. So let the API slash user slash 2. So users, let us change this one and slash 2. So our API is ready. Now we have to prepare the JSON load. So let us write that prepare JSON payload. For preparing the JSON payload, we will be using JSON object method equals to new JSON object dot put JSON object dot put. So let me write it here. We will be using name, and so we will be using the key value pair. So JSON object dot put, name is the key, value is this one Morpheus, and again the same job is this one, and the value will be again this one. So this becomes the key value pair. Okay, now this we have already created the object. This is the JSON object we have created, and let us do string payload equals to JSON object dot to JSON string. Fine, so our JSON object is ready. Now we have to execute this put call. So the same way we will be doing request specification equals to new, sorry, not new, we will be using rest assure dot given dot content type. Here the content type is application slash JSON, then dot. We have no authentication, so directly we will be using body, and inside that body we will be using this payload. We'll copy this one and paste it here. Right, now we will have a response. In the response we will create a response object equals to request specification dot the put call. Here we are using the put, so it will be our put call. Now once we do that, we will capture the response in the response object we had already captured. Now whatever we will do with this object. So let us take the status code. So the status code, this one will be our status code, this one will be our status line. Okay, and the last one is the response dot body. So this one will be the body that you are showing, you are getting as a response. See our put method. So this part is the data will be getting in the console if we call the method body. Okay, so let us first wrap it the entire thing in system.print.ln, system.out.println. we will wrap it here, the same thing we will be doing. Okay, fine. Now let us call this URL or this method using our code, using our mvn command. We use mvn clean test. Before running, let us check the test ng. In the test ng we have this put, we have this put API class, so we can easily run it. So just wait for a few moments. The execution has started. It is called the URL. It is called the URL. I got some error. Very good. Let me check. Okay. See, I have done a mistake here. Request.api node name or server name provided. Somehow the server name is wrong. See, the server name is wrong. What the error happened? In the API, we have this one, then slash API. Okay, somehow I missed the slash, and therefore we don't get the proper URL or the resource. So let us run again. It is running fine. The build is success. Now let us check what we have. Okay, the status code is printed as request. Status code is printed as 200. So this line is printed as 200. The status line has been printed, this line, and here the response.body has given an object. So it is not a it is not the format we are looking for. The format is this one. So it is exactly, it is not exact the format. So for that we have to do pretty print. Okay, now let us run it. So initially I didn't tell you about the pretty print part, so that I wanted you to check this one whether the object is coming properly or not. If it is coming, then we will check what the value or what is inside it. Okay, now so this is now is working fine. Okay, we have this data and proper data we are getting it. Okay, so that is how we call a put method. And let me check this method. This is put. Okay, so this is just a function name. This does not have anything. So this is how we have covered the put API. So we have covered till now 3 things: get, post and put. So till now we have covered 3, and we will be covering the other calls in our next lectures. Till then, bye bye.